In Short Question Tutor, we will talk about a question on probability involving a pie chart. A probability is given, and we need to find an unknown. So, in fact, we will be solving an equation. First, let's review the definition of probability. The denominator is the total number of possible outcomes. In a pie chart, the total number of possible outcomes is represented by a complete circle, which is 360 degrees. The numerator is the number of outcomes favorable to the event. That is, the angle at the center in the pie chart, representing the corresponding event. In Part A, it is given that the probability of selecting a cloth factory is 3/20. For the probability of selecting a cloth factory, the denominator is equal to 360 degrees. The numerator is the angle at the center representing cloth, which is 360 degrees, minus 192 degrees, minus 78 degrees, minus A. 1 mark will be given for the correct equation. By solving the equation, we have A is equal to 36 degrees. 1 mark will be given for the correct answer. In Part B, we have to find the probability that a toy factory or a food factory is selected. Or means we can choose either one of them. So, the probability is equal to a fraction, where the numerator is equal to 36 degrees, plus 192 degrees. And the denominator is equal to 360 degrees. 1 mark will be given for the correct expression. Simplifying it, the answer is 19/30. 1 mark will be given for the correct answer. In MC Question Tutor, we will talk about a question about expected value. An expected value can be considered as the sum of the products of the probabilities and their corresponding values obtained. The question is, in a game, a player throws 2 fair dice. If the sum of the 2 numbers is less than 4, the player gains $72. Otherwise, the player loses $18. Find the expected gain of the game. Let's find the probability that the sum of the 2 numbers is less than 4, and the probability that the sum of the 2 numbers is greater than or equal to 4 first. From the table, the sum is less than 4 for these 3 outcomes only. So, the probability that the sum of the 2 numbers is less than 4 is 3/36, which is equal to 1/12. Each of the remaining 33 outcomes will give a sum greater than or equal to 4. That means the probability that the sum of the 2 numbers is greater than or equal to 4 is 33/36. Which is equal to 11/12. Let's see how to find the expected value. When the sum of the 2 numbers is less than 4, the player gains $72. The corresponding probability is 1/12. When the sum of the 2 numbers is greater than or equal to 4, the player loses $18. Represent it with -18. The corresponding probability is 11/12. As mentioned, the expected value can be considered as the sum of the products of the probabilities and their corresponding values obtained. That is, $72 times 1/12 plus -$18 times 11/12. The answer is -$10.5. It means that, in average, the player obtains -$10.5 in the game. The answer is A,